Hello, brothers and sisters of land. Welcome to my page. My page is called Common Sense. I try to keep it down in the nigger in the 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important because everything I say is hilariously important. Now, I gotta waste many of your time. And sometimes I may trick you and go over 2 minutes. Okay, but I don't always look at the clock that's in the upper left-hand corner of my screen on my Samsung Galaxy 5, which may get hacked one day. But of course it is already hacked. Because if you update it and you put fonts on your shit, then it's harder to get hacked. Did you know that? Font everything on your phone. Change the fonts. And if you change your fonts, it makes it a little bit harder because they don't know what the fuck that is. But now you know. Because I know a little bit about hackers, how they hack into your phone. Because they'll see something that they never saw before in there. It's something simple. I usually try to find a way to deter them. Something simple they never saw before. Some encryptic foreign coding, okay? But of course, you don't know about that, okay? But don't worry about it. But I digress. Now let's go on to the subject area. Psychologically, if you have any comments, questions, or insults, you put it down below, or even roast fest. I will monitor it, screen it, and approve of it. Okay? My daughter is still playing this game. You're about to stop playing now, okay? You're not playing the game. You do is practicing. All right? Yeah. But that's what this video is. This video is gonna be about. This. You know, see? She's practicing. Right, Zaza? You okay?
Yeah.
She just loves to practice all the time. She likes to play with the characters. Princess Peach is she like the princess. Okay. Well, this video is going to be called the psychological correlations between children and gaming. So I'm gonna title it Children in Gaming Psychological Correlations. Children in Gaming Psychological Correlations. Now, how you can relate this to life is that it's how you relate it to my life, because it's most important, more important than your life, because my life is pretty interesting indeed. Right? Oh, my wife got up. Okay. Isn't your life interesting, baby, since you met me? Isn't it? Why did you date a white man instead of a black man? Because you're not about money. Now I gotta make a video about virgin women, the correlation between virgin women and pornography. Okay, that's a form of the psychology that basically what females are not interested in watching porn. So I'll make that a little later right now, but not now. But when I was younger, I'm relating everything to myself, because also this is a pattern to other testimonials that I've talked to with other men who basically had a childhood who was entitled to play ColecoVision all the way back to Atari 2600s, and then Pac-Man came out, okay, because I played Pac-Man before Super Mario Brothers, and Super Mario Brothers came out in 1985. Super Mario Brothers came out in 1985, and it blew up from there. It was phenomenal. It was outrageous. You never heard of anything like Super Mario Brothers. When Super Mario Brothers came out, I defeated the whole game. I got stuck. I did get stuck one time on that one stage where it was like you have to go through the stage a certain way, and then they give you a tone that you made the right path. I got stuck on that page and I had to cheat. Okay, and it was very hard. Games back in those days was very hard to play beat. But you know a game I beat, and it was reasonably hard. Okay, it wasn't like encrypted like a Super Mario Brothers when it first came out with that one stage, which I got stuck at and I had to cheat. It was called Street Fighter 2010. And as I played Street Fighter 2010, it was a regular NES, and I think it came out in 1990 sometimes, I think it was. I was like, what's this? Is this a Street Fighter? Do Street Fighter? No, it was about everything is destroyed because Ken is by himself, okay? And everything was advanced, okay, far beyond his time, okay? Street Fighter 2010, look it up. It was a nice game. And you had backflips and shit, you had powers and shit like that. But relate this to how you do it everything. Like, I was an artist. I became an artist. I love colors and vividness, coordination skills, art, photography, okay, design, story, okay, increases your ambitions when you're younger. So you want to draw like that. And as a matter of fact, I went to the Art Institute for a little bit to try to draw characters. Once you begin to know how to draw art and stuff like that, you know, anything that's like articulate you know, artistry and very flowery and colorful, your third eye automatically opens up. And this is very important because I try to relate this information to women, because a lot of women don't know about Super Mario. I say, you don't know about Super Mario Brothers or Zelda or Link, okay? Because a lot of women think Zelda is Link, okay, and that's inaccurate as fuck, okay? And that's why I killed so many women who basically said they don't know who Link or Mario was, and I was like, what the fuck? What kind of life do you have? You don't know Super Mario Brothers, or you don't play Smash Brothers or nothing like that. That's kind of like another thought, you know. I killed so many women, okay? And no, I didn't, motherfucker. What do you think? What the fuck you think? What the fuck you think? Do you think I'm a psychopath? Oh yeah, I've been called a psychopath. Yes, okay. But of course, I digress. That's another subject. And what else is to say about the kids' correlation? When kids play games, they become focused, okay? And sometimes you can take advantage of them when they play games because they really love that game, okay? You know, and you have to take them outside. They have to socialize, okay? And they always want to say, I want to go home and play games, because they're maturing their minds so they can focus better. As a matter of fact, video games can teach you how to drive and also fly planes and shit like that, and shoot guns. When I shot a bow and arrow for the first time, I hit the target the first time I shot it. The second time I shot it, I was a little off from the center, but I still hit the target, hit the perfect. And also, when I drove cars. I love racing games. I love all genres of gaming. Okay, I try to teach my daughter. My daughter likes racing. She loves fighting and stuff like that. She don't like shooting yet, first-person shooters. But as you know, you get mature and desensitized. You know, when you race in a video game, you get desensitized. Desensitized means that you race something so much and it's over the speed limit. You're traveling like about 200 miles in the video game. But in reality, it looks like it's probably like 90 miles an hour or 80 miles an hour. So everything seems slow, okay? You know, you see what I'm saying? How that works? It's called spatial, the forehead, visions, okay? And you psychologicals, okay? And when children do these things constantly, they want to do their own stories. They start opening up their own minds. I want to create games myself, right? And they want to draw and color and stuff. They want to learn English and education. They get their coordination and precision becomes increased, okay, and other things, the other traits that increase as well. So I'm being monotone, right? I'm not being funny, right? My love, I'm not funny all the time on my videos, right? Right? Look at her titties. I can't show it to you. Don't try to show it to you. You'll ruin my fucking video. Okay? See her titty is full. It's full of milk. Okay? I don't know. You watching that baby? Are you watching that baby? That baby noisy as hell. Tezza, I call her Tezza. Okay, Tezetta, you know, she's noisy as hell. She's only noisy like that because Mama's around. And she sees the pretty colors on the screen. She moves around. She looks. She said, "Oh, okay, what's this? I have a big screen. Okay, I have a 55-inch TV. Okay, that's like one of my prides and joys. Okay, and without a screen. Okay, and how you relate this to a lot of guys out there? They've been raised with video games, and they keeps themselves from trouble. So they get rejection in society because they don't learn how to talk to women. Okay, and then they get. Like my daughter, she won't be interested in boys unless the boys have something in common, okay? You know, a lot of people don't have a lot of things in common, and they go on sex appeal. So when you go on sex appeal, then that's not good, because sex appeal will only last for so long, and then what's left over is a fucking personality, okay? My wife is still beautiful to a degree. I still have to. I'm kind of like a fetish type of guy, so she like to be tormented. She likes to be tormented. Yeah, right, my love. You like to get beat. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. You like to get beat? Okay, you know this women out there who like to get beat. Okay, so that's psychology. Now I explained to you how the correlation. I explained the correlation between the daughters being improved and your sons being improved. A lot more boys actually are more intelligent than girls, of course, naturally, common sense. But they keep saying girls graduate more than boys in school. Of course, obviously, because women suck dick, they fuck a lot more, okay? And that's just common sense. So stop saying that women graduate more than boys. I don't like that. I've been in college and I've seen girls disappear off the campus, okay? So I don't understand this. That's correlating to how women are smarter than men, okay? When they suck dick, okay? It's easy. Now, peace of love to you, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my page. I was rambling on about Psychologist, and it's all truth and all facts, okay? And understand that you must teach your children how to play games. Or Smash Brothers is one of the best games because it has a roster of over 60-something characters that's in video game industry, with Donkey Kong, Mario, Princess Peach, Rosalina, okay, Mega Man. If you don't know at least half them characters, I feel bad for most women, in particularly, okay, who don't know them individuals, okay. Or even Pac-Man, okay. You can even play as Pac-Man and Mega Man. I was like, wow, I was shocked, okay. But I love Bayonetta and shit. I was like, yo, they got a McCloud in there. Cloud, okay. Fox is in there, okay. Other than that, it's kind of sad how a lot of people don't understand the correlation between gaming and their real life situations, because life is a game. And if you understand life as a game, then what are you living it for? It's like you living too seriously, you too ambitious and shit. There's a lot of people who got multi-millions of dollars and can't give part of their money away to those people who can't be ambitious, okay? Who can't teach people to be ambitious. They can't do nothing. They can only sell what they have and sell it again to make more money, to be greedy, okay? Greed is the #1 killer in this world. And women are the ones who have the crown and being the most greediest and most selfish by fact and by far. The narcissists are the women. So my daughter can't be narcissist when she's too focused on playing games, right? Okay, so peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. Light and dark, welcome to my page. You have a nice fucking day. Okay, what else is to talk about? Not psych. I'm such a spaz. Somebody called me a spaz. Thank you for calling me a spaz. Now I understand what spaz is. I know what that means. I do. Yes, I do. Peace.